So here's how this video will play out. Contestants will be presented with 3 types of fried chicken from 3 different brands. The goal is to correctly guess which fried chicken came from which brand. The one who correctly guesses all fried chicken will get a bucket of their favorite fried chicken. Now let's say hello to our contestants.
Hello everyone, I am Angelica.
I'm Claudia.
And today we will be discussing about chickens.
And I'll be their MCs for today. My name is Valis. Now let's move on to the next team.
Hey guys,
Hey guys.
I'm Jason and this is Emia. And today we'll be reviewing these 3 chickens. First up is McDonald's, KFC, and instead of I'm Tanate, we have Awet.
And I'm Valis, and I'll also be their MCs for today. And as with the first team, this team will also be guessing and reviewing these 3 chickens. So let's move on to the next segment. So, what are you guys' first impressions?
First things first, one of these chickens are much more bigger, much more brownish, and much more messy looking than the others.
And what about you? What do you think of these chickens?
The first impression is chicken KFC is bigger than McDonald's.
I see. So how about alternatively? What do you think?
Maybe small.
I see. Now, from this angle, do you think you can tell them apart from each other?
Yes.
I see. So now, what if I were to cut them up?
Let's see.
First plate. What do you think?
The meat, it looks lighter and a bit darker, and it looks very smooth as
Smells familiar. Okay, let me let me take a bite.
it. I can also see or feel that it might shred or that it might not be chewy at all.
And our second contestant, what do you think?
I think the chicken looks like juicy, sweet, and have the brown skin.
Okay, I suppose we'll move on to the taste test.
No, not very.
Please. Take your time. So, first impressions, what do you guys think?
It's chewy, it melts in my mouth, and from when I bite into the meat, it shreds easily.
So,
Kinda rubbery texture.
any idea of which brand it's from?
Damn, it's pretty hard.
And our second contestant, what do you think?
When I put in my mouth, when I chew it, it's still hard and tough.
Which brand do you think this is from?
Since I've ate many brands, I'm not that confident, but this might be either KFC or McDonald's.
Okay, our second contestant?
I feel it was McD.
We'll go to the second plate.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, your final answers will be gathered at the end. So I suppose we'll move on to the second plate. Here's your second plate.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, damn. This does look familiar.
Yeah.
Okay, let's smell it for a bit.
Of course, it looks.
I have an idea on what this one is. Oh yeah, I know this one.
Really?
This is
And how about
definitely-
contestant?
Definitely familiar. The skin, it looks a bit lighter or much more lighter than others. And the meat, it looks more rough.
I think the chicken was more bright, and I see between the KFC and McD. I guess this is too light.
I see. Well then, I guess we'll just move on to the taste test.
But first, let me add a bit. The smell, it looks also a bit spicy.
I see. So this might be a clue to which chicken it is. Taste test time. So far, what do you guys think?
The skin, I've tasted a bit of the skin. It's crunchier. It's a bit dry. And it tastes, it's surprisingly not spicy at all, but it tastes savory.
Second contestant, what do you think of its taste?
I think I was feeling it was tomato chicken.
I see. Okay, so I guess I'll ask our first contestant, which brand do you think it's from for our second plate?
It might be either KFC or ayam ternate.
Well, since you already have an idea, let's move on to the third plate. What do you think?
The skin, it looks darker. The meat looks much more smoother and much more darker in color.
And here's your final plate. Give it a taste, and then after this, we'll do the guessing.
Yeah, can you see that red?
The color
outer layer.
is a bit dark.
It looks kind of paler. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, smell it. I have an idea.
Why the smell so similar?
Okay,
Anyway,
let's try it
it's-
then.
Contestant, what do you think?
I think the skin is still crunchy. It's feeling crunchy. Then I try the meat. Still tastes a bit hot.
I see. So let's move on to our final verdict stage. So, third contestant, how often do you eat KFC?
Almost every week. Since every Saturday my dad buys KFC.
And our fourth contestant, how often do you eat KFC?
I don't really eat it because my parents would not allow to eat.
I see. So how about McDonald's? Do you eat McDonald's often?
Not so, but if I see them when I'm outside, I do feel like I should grab a bite.
So, you're both done with your guessing. Do you think you got it right?
No, I'm not entirely confident, but I will see later.
How about you? Do you think you got it right?
I'm not totally confident. I'm just feeling.
Okay, now let's reveal which plates are from which brand. So this is the final part of the first segment. So, third contestant, do you think you got it all right?
No, oh yeah, of course. I'm pretty confident with my conclusion. How
Fourth
about you, Emma?
Might be. Maybe I got it all right.
Well, let's review the footage and see who got it right.
First plate. It's a bit lighter, also a bit darker. The skin, when I cook, it's a bit rough, but when I taste it, it's smooth. Which I think is from KFC.
I see.
Second plate is, as you can see, the skin is rougher, drier, and the skin is more lighter in color. Which I think, or confidently can say it's from ayam ternate, as it tastes more savourier. Last plate is, the skin is much more darker. The skin is also much more darker. It might either be KFC or McDonald's.
So here are all your plates. Do you guys have an idea which brand these plates are from? Third contestant, what do you think the first plate you got?
First one is A&W, the second one is McDonald's, and the third one is KFC.
Fourth contestant?
I think this is from A&W, and the second is from KFC, and this one. What's McDonald's?
And that will be your answers?
Yeah.
Of course.
Alright, let's move on to the next team and see what they think. So, it turns out, after reviewing the footage, our first contestant got it right! Hooray! So, what do you think of the chickens?
It feels good to be the winner. And the win-win situation is I get to eat chicken.
That's amazing! Now let's move on to our last segment. Our contestants will be ranking which chicken tastes the best.
For me, one that is the taste the best is the first plate, which is the KFC brand. Second is the McDonald's. The last one is ayam ternate.
Wow, so it looks like our winning contestant, Angelica, concluded that KFC tastes the best. Now let's move on to our bonus segment.
So this is our final contestant, Yume, and she'll be ranking which chicken is the best. Okay, go ahead, Yume. Cheers. Okay, pick one now. Pick one, please. Please pick one. Which one, please?
Okay, third contestant, why don't you hand her a chicken and she'll eat which one tastes the best?
Sini, Jisoo.
Which chicken do you want?
Jisoo.